Hello, my name is Taylor Watkins. I go by Chef Von Michael to some. Um, I am currently the executive sous chef at North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina. I have been fortunate enough to work on becoming a certified executive chef, the CEC certification. And right now, I'm starting up as far as documenting um, my experience in working towards this certification. I've been wanting to become certified since it's been, see, we're in 2022 now. It's been, man, it's been years. Um, my previous executive chef, currently my mentor, was working towards his CEC as well. I was able to shadow him on multiple occasions and see him reach his certification as CEC as well. And I felt like being in being in that setup, being in that place, kind of right place, right time, I am able to do so as well and get my CEC. I'm still a young man. I'm still hungry to hit certain pinnacles and platforms that I want to be able to show off my skill and talent, and being able to grasp this CEC certification as a young man shows that you don't have to be in your 40s and your 50s and your 60s to be able to get these certifications. You can be a young man and get these certifications that really show your talent, and that you do deserve to be in this arena. I would say so. Right now, today is, let's see, March the 10th, 2022. But again, like I said, I've been working and documenting as far as the legwork, the paperwork, since 2, maybe 3 years ago. I kept a binder. I started a binder. Started with a notepad. I keep the same notepad in my pocket. Jotting down notes, ideas. Just to kind of keep it fresh. But I started early. When I made up in my mind that I wanted to get the CEC certification, I started then. Started sitting down with my mentor and watching him, and going through his recipes and going through his menus and going through his pictures. Going online, searching for things, and grasping and getting as much information as I could, so I could succeed. But honestly, the real way and helpful way to succeed in the CEC is this right here: finding videos of guys like myself, like my mentor, that will really help, really show you and tell you, you know, getting this certification is not a walk in the park. Okay, getting this CEC certification or any certification is not a walk in the park. It's really not. It's going to be long days. It's going to be long nights. I'm still working full time as well, working to get my CEC. So I'm still pulling the 40 hours, the 50 hours, the 60 hours, and still staying late until 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, making sure my card is right, making sure my menu makes sense, making sure my walkthroughs are smooth. So, when you make up in your mind that you want to get this CEC certification, strap in. Really, strap in for the long haul, and get it done. Because at the end of the day, to say you did it, you inspired somebody to do it, to keep pushing through it, that's a joy. That brings joy to me, in a sense. So today, yesterday, which was the 10th, the 9th, I'm sorry, I did a walkthrough. Not timed, not keeping any time, any points or measures or anything like that. Just a serious, the day before, did a full prep cart, and then came in that yesterday, which was the 9th, and did a smooth walkthrough. Like if I was either, I was cooking at home, or just seeing the ins and outs, really seeing what the bells and whistles, just getting the mechanics working, basically. And I will say it was an eye opener, to say the least. It showed me, what steps I may have missed. I had a timeline, and it showed me that, I had a timeline, and that I didn't stick to this timeline. I was trying to jump around too fast and do too many things at one time, where, when I gave myself the timeline, I allotted myself an extra 5-10 minutes to do certain things. Now, granted, I was able to do certain things faster, or get things going earlier or whatnot. But again, it's all about timing. It's all about timing when it comes to the certification. So it showed me that my layout was okay. I was missing a few things as far as ingredients. I didn't have those things in place. I could feel myself taking too much time, if that makes sense. So I did that, got through everything. I got pictures. The pictures, I'll flash the pictures, or, I have the pictures somewhere where you can see them on here from when I took pictures of everything. But it really showed me that I'm on the right track as well. Granted, yes, it was like, man, I'm moving slow on this, or man, I should have got this started. But again, it's a process. Nobody's born, gets a degree in culinary or no degree in culinary, and then wakes up and says, hey, I'm going to get CEC. If that's the case, cool. My hat's off to them. But it's a process. It takes time. And like I said, right now I'm in that time. I have great, chef leaders now who are, certified executive chefs, part of the ACF, and they are helping me. They really see now that I'm not just some kid wanting to be certified executive chef just because. Like I've been bred and poured into by my mentor daily, yearly, monthly, that this is something that I can do. He set up the plan for me to follow, and that's what I'm doing. Of course, making it my own, but he set the path, in a sense. He laid the foundation, I'll say that. And I'm now being able to reap the rewards and the benefits of that. And again, my chefs now that I'm working with see, no, this guy's serious. He's not doing this just off of a whim. He is serious. He has the notebooks. He has the notes. He's okay with criticism. He's okay with, the word no. It's a word. Your whole life is going to be full of yeses and nos. It's what you do with the no's that's going to define where you go, how you succeed, what you can do. So they've poured more into me, to where now I'm able to order what I need to, from supplies, produce, meats, everything. And they understand that, it's the process, and again, it's not time wasted. It's not time wasted. It's not energy that's just kind of going all over the place. So now, again, like I said, I have my notebooks here. I'll show you. I'll flip this around. So yeah, papers from all over the place. Recipes, this was walkthroughs that I did last night. Extra notes, more notes, just kind of laying everything out. And then my book, which is again full, keeping documents on everything, rewriting, making sure I got my methods, making sure my recipes are matching, theoretically. So again, this was I went back and revamped it. My entree, make sure I have what plates I might need, what pots I might need. This is the second part of it. Just going back in again, here, revamping their equipment list here. And then of course I kept, my ACF stuff, all the requirements, because of course there are requirements. There are certain requirements that you must meet and parameters that you must meet to get the certification, of course. Over the years, I've noticed that it's changed. Some good, some bad, some kind of like, whoa, how am I supposed to maneuver now? But again, it gets your mind thinking, it gets your brain working, and you come up with ideas that will, elevate your cooking skills and your tactician skills, I guess. But either way, so today I'm doing another walkthrough, but on paper. Rewriting certain timelines. Maybe I should do this in this area or this in this stage, or I should start these three things together, or, wait a minute, I noticed if I'm going to be using, this item in this dish, I can go ahead and put it in this blanching liquid, in a sense. That was one thing that I realized last night. So it's small steps, it's baby steps, but in such a big way that everything where I was slowly, one step in front of the other, now I'm skating across, so stay tuned. I plan on doing a few more videos until that big day. But just stay tuned and keep cooking, keep pushing, keep grinding.